Hello and welcome back to Triangle Strategy. I've not left this page. It's been a day, but I just haven't moved from here. 'Cause I figured as soon as I did, something else would probably pop off. I don't know if it's gonna be Roland's thing. I don't know if it's gonna be Frederica's thing. It's gonna be one of them. And I'm pretty sure I know which one. I'm pretty sure I know what Frederica's thing is going to be if it's just the battle at the source again. But I thought about this and I was like, oh God, what if it's not the battle at the source? What if it's the battle at the Ministry of Medicine against Lila? That would suck. Hi, Kitty. Hello there and welcome in. Imagine me not having left my chair since the end of stream yesterday. You know what? I have, but that's closer to true than you think it is.
Roland's forces march for Twinsgate, gateway to the nation of Esfrost.
Okay then. We're saving the liberation of the Roselle for last because they know it's the most important thing. Nah, I'm so glad you have that emote. It's fun. All right, Golden Route continues. Let's keep doing stuff.
Their mission is to secure the power of the Death Snell, Esfrost's fearsome cannon, a weapon
It was a
powerful
cannon?
enough to shatter even the impregnable goddess's shield.
I thought it was a bomb.
Whether this action ends in alliance or bloodshed depends on the judgment of Svarog, who had once promised to aid the fledgling king. However, with storms of intrigue brewing, who can say which way the wind will blow? I don't want Svarog to backstab me. My heart can't handle that.
Work on the Death Snell is complete then?
Just so. I have already ordered the cannon transported to Twinsgate. We shall use it to crush any who would dare attack us. Then turn it upon the goddess's shield.
Admirably done, Uncle.
I did not do this to earn your praise. You will fulfill your promise.
Of course. In recognition of your service, I hereby appoint you Prime Minister of Esfrost.
Okay.
An honor to be sure. Let us weather this storm together, Gustadolph.
I'm afraid that's not quite in the cards. Sicrus?
Prime Minister Svarog Esfrost. You stand accused of illicitly smuggling salt for your own...
Oh my God!
What is this madness?
We've recovered ledgers from Twinsgate, outlining every detail of your crimes. I advise you not to resist.
You are hereby stripped of your authority as Prime Minister.
Holy
You will be imprisoned
shit!
in jail until you are judged in the days hence.
That's amazing! Oh my God! He kept his promise by naming him Prime Minister for 5 seconds! Hey, thank you! I just wore this on a whim today. It's related to nothing. But sometimes you just gotta be Team Rocket. Oh, wow. I heard they have good health insurance. You know what? It can't be any worse. Like, okay.
Of course. In recognition of your service, I hereby appoint you Prime Minister of Esfrost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 lines later.
You are hereby stripped of your authority as Prime Minister.
What the fuck? That's incredible!
You snake! Your only intent was to steal my creation!
Of course it was!
A creation that would not exist, save for these crimes you accuse me of. All I did for Esfrost.
He doesn't
Of
give a
course.
shit.
Your accomplishments are not to be denied. Should you wish to argue your case, your argument will be heard.
I know you to
Ignored,
be cunning,
but heard.
Gustadolph, but I did not think you so cold as to betray your own flesh and blood. But now I see the truth. I see who was behind my son's murder.
Careful, Svarog. I advise you not to test the limits of my mercy. From this day forward, I shall be steward of Twinsgate. And I shall lead Esfrost to victory against her enemies. Take him
Kitty,
away.
this game's great. I highly, highly recommend Triangle Strategy.
Curses! You damned traitor! Kinslayer!
I fully expected Gustadolph to double cross. But the fact that he did it in the most, like, is the most, like, obeying. He's obeying the letter of the agreement, but not the spirit of it. That's so incredible. We are on Switch. Triangle Strategy is a new game by the Octopath Traveler team, like Jesse said. But it's done in the style of like Final Fantasy Tactics. And has, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, a significantly better story in that it has an actual central story. I do actually like the 8 individual stories in Octopath Traveler. Like, I think they're really good little character vignettes, but like they're very loosely connected, and there's not like a really strong central thread going through any of it. Whereas this is extremely plot driven. Look forward to his next betrayal. What will he betray next? I'm going to assume...
Night comes.
What does he have left at Sycris? Probably Sycris. Sycris? It's like all he's got left.
The road ahead is treacherous. Let's set our final camp here.
Okay, who did I take
On the
with...
morrow,
Who did I take to
we
this?
speak with Lord Svarog, steward of Twinsgate.
You thought.
He has promised to help us. I only hope he hasn't had a change of heart since then.
We've got Anna, Gila, Rudolph, Corentin, Medina, Evlora, Eridor, and Lionel. We can work with that. That's
However,
a good squad.
He is not our only concern. Gustadolph's interference could bring an end to our plan before it begins. That being said, I believe with Svarog's assistance, we can win support both from within and without. And the cannon will be at our disposal. Serenoa's strategy relies on the success of the negotiations ahead. We must steel our resolve and be ready for aught the morning brings.
I feel kind of bad for Roland. Speak to those before resting. Wait, we're exploring this area, which means this area is this where we're having the fight? Not Twinsgate and not within, not like downtown Esfrost, but here? Also, cat. I do have some upgrades to do after the last fight, because we got a bunch of cash. Oh. Yeah, I feel bad for Roland because he's going into this, like, actually trying to be smart about it and is like, all right, everyone, let's get ready for negotiations. The amount of pride he has to swallow to be like, okay, let's go into negotiations with Esfrost. When he has the biggest, most swollen murder boner for Esfrost right now. Revenge boner is probably more accurate. But he's swallowing that all down so he can be like, all right, we gotta negotiate. This is for the plan. And then to get there, and it's like, there's no negotiation. You're not negotiating with shit. That's not what's happening. Anyhow, what can we do with you all? And give you improved luck at max. That doesn't seem like it's at all worth it. HP and bonks. Aerial assault cheaper. That seems okay. Actually, though, the real star of the story here, Silver and Electrum. Silver. Electrum. I kind of forgot we just got Avlora and... Of course I have to unlock the thing she already had. Oh yeah. Roland does not have his big rank 3 skill. And it's called 4 Dragons, which sounds rad. Speed up seems good. Now here's where I'm torn. Weapon damage just generally up, really good. Weapon, like, physical damage up when your HP is low, potentially also really good, but then also the special move. First things first, let's see if we can buy some iron. Because that'll change things a bit. Okay. Great. Amazing. Welcome to the smithy. Lionel? Throw your money at enemies to deal physical damage and tempt them for 1 turn. Cost literally more than I have. How about no? Alright. Physical damage to all enemies within range, knock them back 3 squares. The knockback alone makes me think we have to get that. Sure. That's pretty good. Improve. You know what? Corentin dies really easily. What if he didn't? Oh, that just took everything I needed for everyone. Managing materials is hard. Oh, I'm out of money. That's the problem. That's okay, we have a way around this. It's weird and roundabout, but we can do it. Okay. Now we can get a few more out of this. Big dumb defense boost? Sure. Better book bonk? Okay. And we can get more here. But I definitely can't afford it all. So maybe 4 of these. Like 2 of these and 3 of these. So we have at least 5 of everything. There's a shiny on top of that house. More fiber. No! Back to the encampment. I haven't actually talked to anyone yet. Like, I really want to... Oh, right, money. I really want to get everybody maxed out, but the game clearly does not want that to be a thing you can do. That's pretty cost effective. Okay. I'm not throwing money. If the game is sad that I didn't buy more accessories and consumables, then they shouldn't have made it so hard to find money. I literally can't use this even if I unlock it. So I guess I'm saving those for the people in the next battle. All right then. What's going on, everybody? In U.S. frost would be cold, but I still have little experience fighting in such conditions. Pray the negotiations go well so it doesn't come to a fight in the snow. So it's gonna come to a fight in the snow. I think Lord Svarog will be quite receptive to our negotiations. Problem lies with the Archduke. Even I cannot tell how he will respond. Well, I have some ideas. Everyone is in awe of your resolve. We will do everything we can to see the negotiations succeed. Lord Svarog is at odds with Archduke Gustadolph, who holds all the power in Esfrost. But he swore he would help us when we revealed your identity to him, and his power will be a boon to us in the battles ahead. It's really weird seeing that Svarog has been taken to prison and then having everyone be like, boy, I hope we can negotiate with him. Yeah, good old lore, Tree Trunk. I think the Titus laugh is a very likely response. Right up until the point where we stab him. I fully expect to have to fight Gustadolph in this fight. I mean, I guess we could beat up Sikrus again, but like, what fun is there in that? Alright, I think we're done here. Time for bed! Okay, it's morning now. You can tell because there was an owl for like 2 seconds. Preparations are complete. We make for Twins Gate. Yeah, I mean, we've beaten everyone around Gustadolph, right? We've beaten Sikrus, we've beaten Thalos and Erica, we've beaten and recruited Avlora. Like, it's just Svarog is in prison and not on his side anyway. So, like...
We're here, Twins Gate. I will let them know we come in peace. Everyone stand back. I am Roland Glenbrook, King of Glenbrook. I seek an audience with Lord Svarog.
Arrow.
Hyzant marches upon the Grand Norzelian mines at this very moment. Their aim is the salt crystals we've recovered from the earth. If their ambitions aren't put in check, all of Norzelia will be helpless to withstand the will of their goddess. This future Glenbrook cannot abide to pass. And I believe Esfrost is of the same mind. Let us join forces and drive them from our borders.
This is a hell of a plea to make at a door. Are you serious?
August Majesty, welcome. Had I expected your arrival, I would have prepared a suitable audience.
Up on top of the gate like Apollo? For real?
Gustadolph! What are you doing here? Where is Svarog?
Ah, I'm afraid he is otherwise indisposed. A little matter of treason, you see.
Honestly, this would have gone much better for Gustadolph if he had Meanwhile,
let us join forces and drive them from our borders.
That voice. King Roland. He's come to make good on his word.
I don't know that the jail should be situated such that you can hear people just shouting please at the front gate, but okay.
You there. This may hurt.
Oldest trick in the
Gustadolph
book.
must think me frail indeed to set such green soldiers at my guard.
I like Svarog more and more every scene we see him. Every time he comes up, it's like, okay, all right, you're cool. Do we have to keep him from dying again? Because I've only got one healer on this map. That's right. Only one healer. All right, well, there's not a whole lot we can do. Let's get in.
So that's your gambit. Glenbrook and Wolffort would risk everything in defiance of Hyzant. I admit you have better odds than anyone before you. Exposing the lies of the Church and inciting the Roselle to action would deal the Holy State a grievous wound.
Roland, this is why you don't yell out your entire plan before you know who's listening. Just for future reference.
But to approach for the killing blow, you must breach the shield. Something you could not do even with 10 times your current numbers.
And that is why you need me, or rather, my cannon. I suppose I had no reason to expect Cordelia would keep that a secret.
You've the right of it. Battle has already broken out in the Wolffort domain.
No, it's over. We kicked ass.
Pray aid us, Archduke Gustadolph, that we might topple Hyzant's tyranny.
A noble goal. However, what do you intend to do with the salt crystals when this is all over?
He's not gonna like this
We'll
part.
share the Earth's bounty with all of Norzelia, Frost included.
Oh, and for that, we would be forever in your debt. Is that what you expect from me? To grovel before you and sing your praises?
No.
What's to stop me from cutting you down where you stand and seizing the crystals for my own?
If that was an option, surely you would have done so already. Frost's remaining forces can hardly challenge Hyzant. And you know this. Even at full strength, you were loath to stand against them without Glenbrook's support.
Fair enough. But need I remind you, that plan was brought to ruins by you and yours when you entered under the protection of Hyzant. How many more times will you turn your cloaks before the day is done?
He's got a
And
point.
moreover, how could I trust a man who is so willing to plead with his father's murderer?
If there is aught I can offer as assurance, pray tell.
I only ask that you answer this question truthfully. Do you not desire vengeance for your father's death?
More than anything. Vengeance against you and your accursed Esfrost. However, I know I must leave such grudges in the past if we are to realize a brighter future.
Such ideals. Your home, your own flesh and blood was taken from you. You would answer that with forgiveness?
It is the only path. The righteous path.
Your conviction is admirable. For what it's worth, I actually believe you. Very well. As Archduke of Esfrost, I hereby offer my answer. I refuse.
Daga Kotuwaru.
What? Why?
It was I who unearthed the salt crystals, and it is I who shall decide who benefits from them. You would treat my discovery as your own, claim what is mine by rights. For this insolent act, you deserve death.
More lies! It was Dragan who discovered the salt crystals. My son!
Lord Svarog!
You managed to worm your way out of your cell. Had you stayed obedient a few moments longer, you might yet have lived.
Enough! I know you had Dragan killed and stole the salt crystals to feed your own insatiable ambition. That you were just far to frame Glenbrook speaks to the depth of your depravity.
Foolish ramblings. I did not think captivity would affect your mind so soon.
Silence! Your scheming has gone on for long enough.
Nova, it's gonna take a minute to get back there. But I really just have to... Okay. So here's the main thing that you missed. Everything else has just been like, hey, we're getting ready to go to Esfrost to talk to him. So...
Just so. I have already ordered the cannon transported to Twinsgate.
Svarog completes the Death's Knell. As promised, the deal was, you complete the cannon, I will name you Prime Minister of Esfrost in recognition of your deeds. Right? That is what Gustadolph promised. And he even went as far as to say, like, oh, I'll do it in recognition of your son. It's what he wanted. It's what he wanted for you, and we will fulfill his wishes post-mortem. And he was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And Gustadolph makes good on his word.
Of course. In recognition of your service, I hereby appoint you Prime Minister of Esfrost.
He does it. And then Sycrus is there. And then 3 lines later...
Prime Minister Svarog Esfrost. You stand accused of illicitly smuggling salt for your own profit.
And then 3 lines after that... 4 lines after that...
You are hereby stripped of your authority as Prime Minister. You will be imprisoned in jail until you are judged in the days hence.
In the same conversation! There is not a split in scenes here. He names him Prime Minister for 5 seconds! And then throws him in jail and strips him of his title. It was incredible!
You judge others for taking what is yours, yet you do not scruple to seize upon the accomplishments of others. My son had his own ambitions. You fed off his success, then murdered him! As you surely would have done to me. My usefulness to you long since past.
The accused so often lash out blindly.
Sycrus is having thoughts over there.
Me and mine are not the only victims of your blind ambition. Thalis, Erica, even Frederica. All pawns to use as you saw fit. All to be discarded when their usefulness wore out.
Avlora's down on the ground like, I'm here too!
You would speak of freedom. The only freedom you care for is the freedom to sate your thirst for power. Loyal servants of Esfrost, see now the monster before you laid bare!
I was there when the Archduke received word of his siblings' deaths. He didn't even blink.
All this fighting. And for what? Do we have Glenbrook's blood on our hands? This would mean you deceived all of Esfrost. That you led us into battle under false pretenses.
Oh, this is good. Oh, this is This is way better than just killing. Like, we've seen the seeds of this. We have seen, like, the descent slowly rumbling under the surface. And to see it all come to a head here with him literally standing on top of the gate is mwah.
Sikrus, Svarog is in league with the enemy. Kill him now.
Answer me, Your Grace. Was it truly Glenbrook that ordered Lord Dragan's assassination?
Have you taken leave of your senses, fool? I said kill Lord Svarog. Now!
No. If you truly believe in the freedom you espouse, he deserves to be judged based upon the truth.
And that's what happens in a power structure where cops are told to carry out extrajudicial killings.
Your Grace, what have you...
This will really turn the soldiers to your side for sure.
I'll suffer none to disobey me.
You spell your own doom, Gustadolph. By your own hand you have revealed what you truly are. A feral beast who must be put down. By my side, King Roland, I made a promise, and I intend to fulfill it here and now.
Is there even anyone on his side at this point?
I'm with you, Lord Svarog. To my side, friends. Today we bring an end to the Archduke's tyranny and secure our future.
Yeah, he absolutely let rage take over. And like, you love to see it. You love to see it. The man who espouses freedom and equality and, you know, and not equality. He espouses freedom and the right to, you know, class mobility and fairness. The rule of law, in fact. But when faced with defiance, it's like, all right, well, you gotta die. I'm also a fan of this victory condition. I want there to be, like... I want there to be a heightened chance that you can, that you'll succeed with a temptation in this fight. All right, so the way this is set up, I have some serious questions, by the way, about this gate, right? It's all big and imposing, but like, you can literally just climb up the sides. So how effective actually is it as a guard position? So this is set up where you're supposed to like charge in, but that's stupid. So pull everyone back. Like, ain't no way we're charging into the middle of that. That would be terrible. The gate does look cool. I cannot argue that. Climbing up the steep cliffs is not an effective way to transport an army or carry artillery, but it is an effective way to send a small elite group of spies into the watchtower to open the gate. Also, I love that we're oh shit! Anna, come back, girl! I almost lost you over there. How much can you surmount? Hey, we went through this once before. That'll do. I love that we're on Twins Gate again. But just opening that one gate makes so much difference in the way this map works. Like, having the gate be open here so you can't get across completely changes the complexion of the map, and it's awesome. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, that changes everything. Oh, that is... Oh, wow. We don't even have to do that. We can just put in there. Okay. This right here... The default position of putting everyone in front of the gate... Okay, let's talk about this for a second, because this is too good. The default position where you put everyone in front of the gate is literally, in this case, built to screw you over. Like, everything about this is built for, like, don't just hit start when you start the battle. Observe the situation and plan. This shit over here is so advantageous, but incredibly easy to miss. ridiculously easy to miss. But finding it is your reward for paying attention and looking around. So the idea here is we don't really want anybody on the ground, essentially. We've got Flanagan, who can fly up. We've got Anna, who should be able to surmount up here, though it might take her 2 turns. And then on the bottom, we have Beef. And then some damage, possibly some area denial. I might throw a wall in here if they try to charge through to bottleneck them a bit. And then healing. But I'm mostly going to have everyone here back up so that we can close in from the sides. Hopefully draw them through like this and then just kind of rain down on them from the top. Possibly bring this regiment in behind. Hit the, you know, healers and mages if they're hanging out in the back. Yeah, I don't have another unit to deploy. This should be fine. So essentially, we're securing the high ground first. Oh. Oh.
Those who disobey will not live to see the morning sun. Everyone, forward!
Oh, big new music.
Now we repair the twisted form you have shaped S-Frost into.
Weapons at the ready. Advance!
Don't actually, though.
I will end this.
Like, we're not, like, it's not a literal advance.